Hello and welcome to Access Sportsnet Lakers, brought to you by Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water. Chris McGee, James Worthy, Derek Fisher. We have Allie Clifton and Mike Trudell down at Crypto. And the Lakers, after 81 games, have secured the 3 seed in the West. They dominate the Rockets, scoring 140 points, hitting 19 threes. And for the first time since 2012, guys, the Lakers are going to host a first-round series in downtown Los Angeles. Remember, 2020 was in the bubble. They go 3-1 down the stretch, win in OKC, back-to-back emotional win against Dallas, then here against the shorthanded Rockets, and they're playing good basketball. 19 threes, seem to be having fun, big game, and clicking at the right time, and feels good. 5th best record in the NBA.
Yeah, I mean, they been trending in the right direction, for most of the second half of the season. When they got healthy, they got Luka. And guys started to get used to him being on the floor along with LeBron and Reeves. But it's the role players, I think, have really helped sustain Vanderbilt playing well. Benny Smith has turned out to be a pretty good three-point shooter you can rely on, along with his defense. So collectively, they're churning at the right time, and they're right now they got a week off. They got a chance to really take a look at what they have to do and get a good insight on whoever their opponents might to be and start focusing on that. But I'm really pleased with the way they emerged post All-Star and really did what they had to do to bring themselves up to top 4 teams in the West.
I want to show some love to coaches. It's been a tough few weeks for some coaches around the league.
Yeah.
So many coaches. Like when we think about how competitive the Western Conference has been and how competitive the league is overall, a lot of coaches have done a great job. Think about the Pistons with J.B. Bickerstaff, Kenny Atkinson in Cleveland, Joe Mazzulla again, great year in Boston. You turn to the West, Ime Udoka in Houston, Mark Daigneault in Oklahoma City, but J.J. Redick
right
in Los
there.
Angeles.
Yeah, it's impressive.
I don't think anybody would have picked the Lakers to finish 3rd in the West when the season started. That's just the reality of it. And so he's done a great job getting this group to this point. Obviously, there are bigger things ahead, but they deserve to embrace and celebrate and enjoy what they've accomplished tonight.
When you have a top 5 record in the NBA and you finish 3rd in this competitive West, you have had a great season. And it's something to be proud of. And now you got to get ready for the playoffs. All right, let's go back to Crypto.com arena. Austin Reeves with Mike Trudell.
All right, Austin Reeves. So with this win, 50th on the season, you do secure the 3 seed for the Western Conference playoffs. I know it's been a long season. A lot has happened, but that right there is accomplishing something towards your ultimate goal.
Yeah, I mean, the Western Conference is such a, competitive, every single night. Doesn't matter who you play, it's always competitive. And for us to be the 3rd seed is a big accomplishment. Now we have one more Sunday, I believe. Yeah, Friday.
Yep.
Friday, 2nd day of the Masters, by the way. Everybody watch. Yeah, so we got one more Sunday, and then the real deal starts. So it's very excited.
I figured you'd get a golf reference in there. So Luka just walked by, gave you a tap on the back. Obviously, it seemed like a galvanizing moment for you guys in Texas, in Dallas, around him. What have you seen from him lately coming out of that one and into this one as you approach the postseason?
I mean, him just being him. We've all been watching it since he's been in the league. He does stuff like he did tonight in Dallas a lot. So we expect him to do that. We want him to go be our best player every single night. And he's one hell of a player. So happy to have him on our team. And that night in Dallas was huge for our team.
What were you and LeBron getting into on the bench there? Seemed like you were having some fun.
We were getting into it. We don't really like each other. We deal with each other just because of basketball, but other than that, friendship's not that good. But we did celebrate for a second for not being in the play-in tournament. So we battled through those days last year and the year before. And now we were, like you said, we secured that 3rd seed. So we're, super excited to, for the postseason.
Yeah, not just avoid the play-in, but secured home court for at least one round. And you guys have been playing some good basketball in this building.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we play in the best, arena in the world in front of the best fans. So anytime we, lace them up in general, we feel good, but especially when we're here, you know, with this crowd behind us.
Thanks for the time, Austin.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Everybody watch the Masters.
Austin Reeves, everyone watch the Masters. I can guarantee you the three of us are going to be watching that whenever we can, definitely tomorrow. And then Sunday, we'll be watching the Portland Trail Blazers, Lakers, and the Masters. We'll have that on as well. Big game. Austin saying that the fellows were celebrating, he and LeBron were celebrating not being in the play-in. I know we were celebrating that as well, so congratulations to the Lakers. Luka, let's start with him. 39 points, Fish, 13 of 19, 5 of 9 from 3, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. Really, the only blemish for him, I think he would tell you, is the free throw line. Just a rare bad night at the line, or he's got 45. But another great performance. And I think you said something at halftime, just the way he puts his foot on the gas in that first half can just get you right where you need to be going in that second half, and others can start to do their thing.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes at the beginning of, you know, not necessarily tonight with guys out for the Rockets, but at the beginning of, like, some of these really important games that the Lakers have played in recent weeks, it's not always easy to see the ball go in early in games. You're anxious, you're nervous, you're worked up, you know, you're ready to compete really hard, and sometimes your shot just isn't there, and you have to find other ways to get yourself into the game. But for Luka Doncic, it doesn't seem to work that way. Like, he sees the ball going in the basket early and often. He's always confident, but when your best players are able to start games that way, that confidence starts to spread through the roster. Dorian Finney-Smith believes he can see the ball go in. Everybody else continues to have that confidence shooting the ball from the perimeter. So it's impressive and contagious that he gets off to good starts as often as he does.
I mean, yeah, I mean, he's very confident. You know, he just looks like the type of player that he doesn't think anybody can stop him from doing what he wants to do. I mean, I know there's some great defense out there, like they didn't have their best players, but just on a regular basis, he seems to get where he wants to get to. He seems to be able to get a shot off or make a pass. So that's a lot of confidence right there, and it is contagious when you have somebody on the floor leading like that and the ball's going through the hoop. It definitely gives the rest of the team a big boost. And you know, it's nice to see that he can control that early in the game, you know, when they need it. A good boost.
You know, Dorian Finney-Smith was great tonight again. 18 points, 6 of 8 from 3. He's had 12 threes the last 2 games against the Rockets. So if they do match up at some point down the line, I can guarantee Dorian Finney-Smith will be one of the keys. Let's talk a little Austin Reeves, since we just heard from him, guys. 23 points, 9 of 15, 3 for 6 Fish. The efficiency, the 6 assists, the 7 rebounds, just really kind of fitting into that role perfectly next to LeBron and Luka.
Yeah, I mean, the attention that the two of those guys, bring to themselves, the amount of gravitational pull, which we talked about earlier. You know, the Lakers have talked about this a lot. Like, Austin Reeves is now seeing, no disrespect to anybody guarding him, but he's seeing maybe the 3rd best perimeter defender on the Lakers, on the opponent's side of it. The best defensive player might go to Luka.